Counters. Twist will be delivering the smoke and the damage with the P250, but Stewie with the long-range Glock, he opens things up, and now they either can fully commit or slow things right down. We'll see what they go for.
Kenny's going to rotate back in top of the platform, but Stewie already threw this smoke. How does he get by Amanuk? Apparently the flash was just timed well enough that he was not spotted, and Amanuk forced to fall back despite that there's a gap. Jax instead on the rotation. He'll take down Naf, so Liquid's not super comfortable even though they've made it toward the A site. They find themselves a man down and a little bit chaotic in trying to hold positions. Twists has a decent one to cover off long, but he's got to worry about CT. Two players to work up in that direction. As soon as he fires at Jax, they'll double peek, and Jax gets the kill on his own. That brings the Liege back out. He finishes off what Twist started, but down he goes. It's on Nitro, and he is removed by Shocks with his dead aim accuracy.
Hey, we paid only 15 seconds, so listen carefully. Our case is really profitable. Bots are polite and full of drop. Only statistics and everything you like. Dragon Wars, nice, and oops, guys. Who wrote this? Never mind. It's Skin Club.
Already on the Krieg. He's looked away. Okay, I thought was going to go exactly when Liege was looking elsewhere. That's going to soften up Liege considerably. Down to 47 HP. Smoked out. Wants to change his angle so that he's not predictable. And when they go through, he's got the first, needs to find the second. Hears it and finds it. Great reaction. And Liege does use the higher sensitivity, I should say, on his mouse. That's a good example of how it works, and a great shot from Nitro to get the headshot onto Lucky.
They surely can't push the smoke. He'll have to wait towards CT spawn. Great shot from Amanek as they hold onto the B side at this point. Nafly, though, trying to make his way through before the smoke dissipates.
To the window. Underneath is Amanuk, and Nav just absolutely removes him. Amanuk couldn't find the headshot.
Damn.
And Nav does. Nitro to get Shocks, only finding one in the process. Jax, quick on the rotation though, does cut off a Liege. That puts them into a 2-on-2 and somewhat of a chance. Kenny with the AWP, they've got to take the B site. Smoke for Nitro. He can isolate them further still, as there is still a smoke on the double doors. Jax is aware that Stewie's behind the box, but flushed out doesn't. Oh my god, Stewie. He is dead either way, because Kenny was looking him down. That at least gets the information for Nitro, but it's a straight one-on-one. He spots him on the jump. Did he not?
No.
I thought he did when he walked above the window, but Nitro gets him instead.
3 players entering the B box. They see no CTs there whatsoever. They're waiting outside, but they have found the first pick. And Twist waiting for rotations from top of middle.
A good setup in middle, but it comes at the expense of B, and now they have to retake site. Already they've lost Amanuk in the window. Shocks knows he needs a kill on Cross. And he's smoked off, tagged down to 46, and has to back away. Leash under the window, lots of utility going beyond him. He can actually stay below the box. His Twist has been found. Kenny's got the kill onto him. In fact, they doubled up. They got 2 toward mid because they were looking for the flank. Twist had called, no one was there. Almost costs them, but Elise has to sit back, hold it off, tries to spray back inside of the window.
Yeah, get back.
And it has to be a save at this point. Time too far gone, and Elise knows it punishes them on the retreat. Kenny at least gets the kill back, but round over. Shocks has the AK behind them, and Kenny's gone back on the site. They can pincer 4 players at long, and there's no information because they were holding toward middle. They checked lower tunnels. That was the exact moment which they backed away, and this is it. Shocks is already on them. Stewie down, so is Naf. 3 only left on the ramp, and now they can swarm. They can attack. They've lost the AWP. Jax has to play on a deagle from range, so they can still hold Nitro on this site, and they're going to put so much pressure on him. Running gun from Jax. Headshot. Shocks follows it up. Twist Sekar has to win the round in a 1-on-3, and he's dropped.
Is it even worth the retake?
Problem is the G2 on rounds because it's their map choice. Sometimes you get desperate when it's your map, but that single kill to me would say no.
Yeah, you got so much work to do here. You don't really have any control, and you're throwing all your grenades, and Elise catches 2 of them out. Oh, that's rough.
One's gonna push through the doors, and they will. It's Nitro he catches. Smoke, a little bit too limited in its life. It fades away, and that leaves Shocks in the open. Nap, he's got the kill on to him, but watch the rotation toward top middle. Jax is in behind them, and he's already pushing down. He's not gonna have vision yet of Twist, but he knows exactly where he is, and patience pays off. He walks back into his crosshair, and it's just Elige and Stewie. They've had the round. Watch the flank. They still got one working in through the tunnels. Missed shot from Stewie might be the opportunity. The entrance they needed, but Elige has it down to the wall. Ronnie knows where Jax is. He can't find the shot, and G2 will find their 3rd round.
Oh, so many opportunities there.
On the light?
Yeah, so it was really unfortunate, but
I've never seen it actually do that. Usually it bounces off.
Yeah, it might have cost them around a little bit too awkward. Great sequence there from Jax. Smoke designed to land in the corner to remove CT vision, so they get taken down by players like Jax from the car, who's on for the ace now.
Yeah, but look at the money as well. This starts to matter. This is quite a problem for them. Yeah, optimistic.
Wanted that ace. I respect it.
Hey, great for 3 shots. I mean, yes, we were talking about the missed smoke, but he still hit those shots very convincingly, and there was 3 players peeking him. There's 3 players waiting for Stewie as he comes around the corner.
Yeah, like a household name in 2019. Like, the grind is real for some players. You know?
And some of those players deserve a lot of credit for that, because it's not like they're relying on just skill. They've had to put themselves... Naf's certainly got a lot of skill.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
they've had to put themselves in a role, and they've had to learn how to be a part of a team.
It's not natural talent like Zywoo. Like, some people don't have that DNA. You know, you have to grind it, learn everything about the game and your play style and how you can be effective on the server. And yes, some players take a lot longer than others to get to the top tier.
Just to note as well, Naf, who absolutely swallows the nade, goes down to 36 HP. He's got so much skill, and right now, if you saw him, you'd think, wow, this guy was never anywhere except the top. He had to be. He went from Denial, when they became Liquid, left the team for a while, went through the doldrums of NACS, and then only came back in sort of end of 2017, early 2018, I don't know the exact date, but he also kind of had to pay his dues despite being so skilled.
Well, the final play towards the A site will be coming through. Smokes down towards Spawn and Short to try and fend off Kenny S here, but it's a bit of a specialty position for him. We all know it. We've all seen it many times before. He nails the first shot, I dare say the second as well. And they are going to fall back and just make sure they cover off the positions here towards CT Spawn. Got to play a top and middle as well. That's going to be Nafly watching towards Short. So it is a 4-on-4. Shoxy needs to be very careful of the presence of top and middle.
Naf still waiting. Easy first shot on Shox. Kenny's been tagged as well. Ominek goes down. Lucky and Kenny trying to retake back toward the bomb from long, and all that's going to do is serve to give time for the flank to fully come in from Naf. They'll just contain the 2 remaining players. Stewie hits Lucky with a scout. Kenny knows that he's got Naf behind him, and Naf's smart enough to realize there's no need to run in and get too aggressive on it. Why not just hold him where he sits? And now they'll pinch him together. Kenny finds the burst, burned alive by Naf.
We'll back off that. It's a long commitment from G2. Smoke's going down now.
Twist's waiting. He's trying to buy time. He's so low on HP. They've already done so much damage, but if he can sneak out like that, he gets a kill. Where's he gone? He's gone down to Shox, but that confused Kenny and me a little bit too, I have to say, because he died behind him out of vision, nearly swung to get the planter. Bomb doesn't go down, and Lucky, with only 2 kills, has more than that to find in the round. A 1-on-3 that's going nowhere. Elige gets the kill.
We have the upper hand in terms of firepower here, maybe not for long. How has he made that work? Kenny is fully blind. We'll get a shot towards Nafly. He burns as a result, and Twist is fighting back. It's an even kill for now. Somehow at range, it's Elige making the MP9 work, and they go into a 3. Make it 2-on-2, causing a ruckus before his teammate goes down. As Stewie 2K though, maybe overcommitting to that one. Elige still have a fighting chance. You got another buy available to you in the next round. Nitro can buy the AWP as well, being possible.
Yeah, because you can see the tunnels from mid, then you can still play mid.
Yeah, I think that change is just such an obvious one. But either way, here's a fast play. Do they know that Elige is there? Apparently not. This long push has not worked out at all. They lose the first couple of kills. Kenny's going to swallow a grenade as well.
Good hold. Toe shows, backs away. Both players fire, lose track of each other. Lucky continues astonishingly on his own because they're up catwalk. He wants to hold them down there. Flashed in, gets the first, traded out, but Elige does not know they are behind. And it's all onto the A site, and therefore all onto Naf. Good hold, good position. Kenny dropped bomb on the ledge, so it didn't fall over, but watch to Shox right now. Enter Twists.
Nitro on the other side. He's waiting with the orc, and not for long. He'll be going down. Quick reply from Stewie. Is there any other pressure from the Frenchman there?
Turns away at the wrong time, expecting another flash. He was right to assume, but wrong in position as Ominek gets him down. Kenny sneaking out.
See if he holds on to it. Shoxy Lucky with double digits. And he's done that so many times. This year, he's done that like 5 or 6 times. It's insane. Through the door.
That was so fast.
Yeah.
That's like it has to be a pre-aim.
It's like a drive-by, I think he does. Oh my goodness. Wow, a 3-on-3.
I think there's been 2 bullets shot from Liquid this whole round. Now convinced that this is going to be on B. And a good tag. Ominek so low. Elige able to follow up. Stewie now confirms that he hit him.
But now then it is 2 CTs and B, so surely that's not going to be the most viable option. Elige pushes through though. He'll go down, almost certainly here. I'm not sure why that push had to come through, but either way, Stewie now with the pressure on him to land a couple of shots. Nails the first one, lucky down to 29 HP, but he can't really overcommit to this. He's already had one sensational shot in towards C-Spawn. You can feel it brewing. He nails it through the door. The bomb goes down, and Shoxy left in a difficult situation. The 2 versus 1. Does he know the players got through? It looks like he has. Time against him now. As it's 102 CC players, it's not going to happen for him. And it's Stewie 2K with a shot from hell with those mid doors. Stewie 2K, we said he was bottom of the scoreboard, but that was pretty sensational. Lucky trying his luck. And he'll be taking a couple of kills. Zamanek with the second. They've got the turret of the AWP in the back of B, which could be a problem. But if G2 are smart here, they're going to be smoking in front of the tunnels anyway. They found a kill on the other side of the map. They'll finish up towards B. Nitro can still win this. If they are not effective with their utility, there's a chance they feed him.
First one's easy. Second one, the same. Different side of the box, catches out Kenny. Flash will eventually put Nitro down, but Stewie flanks Jax, who was working through middle, and brings it back to a one-on-one. Omnic with 2, Stewie with the same. Fake plant to window peek. You can see him actually make contact by way of the lasers. Stewie knows he has to plant it this time, gets closer as he does. Molotov goes to the window, the door rather. That means the window to work through, but Omnic reads that. And a very fast flick, surely from his perspective, a no-scope even.
He sets Stewie up for the clutch here, but yeah, it was the no-scopes. A nice work from Amanek. They're going to.
Oh, well, look who's there. Stewie, same position as his famous play. This time, not as successful. They were not blind, they were not standing on flames, and he was not blocking them, so they will trade him out 1-for-1. Nitro back in aggressively. Waits for the nades to go by. He's actually undetected in the smoke, but Omnic hears him coming at the last second and positions accordingly. As Lucky wants to go for the plant, they have to be aware of the fact they're flashing and 2 players get through. Twists is there, they don't know it yet, but he's got no help. He gets 1, that's all he's good for, and it's on to Naf, a 1-on-3. Still no plants, but no access to the site either.
That smoke should decide things. There was certainly a moment there where Team Liquid had an opportunity for a few kills, but him saving the AWP, they have to go for overtime now. It's G2 posting map points first.
They're going to go for the full flank down A main, A long, I should say, and get behind them. That's not going to matter. This is done, surely. Jackson, Kenny closing it out. Stewie caught off, and they are miles away from action at B. Twist upgrades to an AK for whatever that's worth, but it's the 2 Canadians versus 5 Frenchmen, and Twist's already gone. Quiet game for him. Pistol would do if he knew Jax was that close, but he's not ready with it. He's got the knife out instead. 16-13. Straight contact. Twists to lead the charge.
That's deep smoke as well.
He knows he got tagged from jungle. They're aware they don't have short control, so they look back that direction. Naf and the leash finding the first kill. They clear the back man toward the stairs. Now when they walk in from sandbags, Twist finds 2 Leash. The other, and it's all onto Kenny S. All down. Not a single kill going the way of G2. And Liquid take the pistol. In the tournament. Shoxy. Erased. It's Stewie. That's the biggest kill of them all because he's able to react and catch out Kenny, who is trying to rely on that aggro toward Connector.
Really sit in a position where they can justify a full-on hunt players for the Team Liquid side, focusing towards B. This changing things up, knowing that G2 are just about getting stable, and we'll see if Jack can spot one through the smoke there. It certainly does towards Shore, but the grenade will cost him his life. Does do some decent damage from the grave, but it's up to Shox now to try and defend the B side.
Stewie, that's a very smart play. Fast as Shox was, no one peeking out, fortunately for him, but he does go down to the man that could have cut it all off. Lucky had he been 5 or 6 steps ahead of himself. Let's off down the stairs. They're already inside. It means they're committed to the fight. And Kenny gets it. He knows, or seems to know, where Liquid are. Having rotated back around. Big miss. He might just have to get out at this point. Checks the hallway below. But he commits. Kenny gets the shot on Stewie. That gives him confidence. He can certainly hear Nitro heading his direction. And his patience to hold the position and not overcommit, not get caught running, gives him 2 kills. But the bomb is still in possession, and the 2 remaining do have rifles for Liquid.
They'll head towards Monster. They have to. Now that smoke towards Short denies access. Lucky at least gets 1 kill. Position, not quite. What a shot from Nafly. B site not technically open, but Kenny S out the AWP. 1 missed shot could cost the round. He nails the first and now has to buy time.
Time and movements. He nearly got up on top of the boards. Naf reads the headshot, but I'm not sure he's aware that they are so close on sandbags. Double peek, double swing, both ready for it. He was looking toward the door. Had no idea they were both so close indeed.
Towards the playground, and those MP9s towards connector as well. So Stewie is segregated. He pushes through, could cost him his life here. Certainly will. That's gonna be a nice play from Jack. Oh, what?
That with an MP9 is spectacular.
Pound for pound, one of the best guns in the game. Like, you play with that correctly, you find those opportunities, it's so nimble, it has that run and gun potential and a snowball effect as well. They will pull a kill back though, as Jack's being dropped. Still, 4 versus 3, G2 and a compromised round. That's what we wanted to see. A bit of aggression there at the MP9, and it certainly works out. 2 smokes remaining, and only real control is towards the B side of the map. Liquid are kind of stuck here. They can't justify going back. They have no idea if they're being flanked. They have to move right now. Smoke goes in. They need quick entries from Naf.
Well, they won't get it. Boost works. Oh, where's the accuracy? Frustratingly close when you're a pixel off on your aim, because it's so hard to move such small adjustments, or make such small adjustments. Nitro did do it at the end. Unfortunately, the team will not. 4. Decoy even used at this point to try and bait players out, as they need to find picks. Oh, Ominuk on arrival in style. He gets both Twist and Elige. Double headshot from the AUG. They're making that weapon work.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him pull back a little bit there, but it seems like it's all under control. 2 weapons saved. They're still on the T side, remember. This looks a little bit scary right now, but I don't see them fully investing here.
The other end of the digestive system, that digestive system.
The other orifice.
There you go. That works. Stewie, that certainly works. Ominuk and Shocks both go down, and they clear the stairs finally. That'll give them a bit more to work with. Bomb still waits back by T-Spawn, back by Naf. Just above him on the stairs to the left, but the next pick firmly going the way of Liquid as well, as Lucky gives himself up on a platter. Jax tries to isolate Naf, certainly can. Gets the AK out, not ready to fight back. Bomb is in that direction. Remember, they have to respond, and so they will, but they won't, because Jax shuts them down. Just when it seemed time was there and the bomb was gone, Jax manages to pull a rabbit from a hat, and Liquid nearly give the round away. 2 players on his left on entry and another third on the right. That's a big crossfire potential. Bait and switch was all there, and yet somehow Liquid come out with the kills. Shocks and Ominuk go down. Elige and Stewie survive on very low HP, very fragile, as they head toward Kenny, who's forward of the play. Lucky took nade damage, had to run through a Molotov. He's on 20 before he even arrives, and they're already bailing out as a result.
Depth, Ominuk waiting by the bathrooms there. They're a bit desperate for a kill now. That flashback comes over. He knows he has to hit this shot, but unfortunately for them, Stewie gets it, and they're heading back towards B. It looks like the round might be done. It's all really down to Lucky. He needs multiple frags here. Good smoke might buy them enough time.
Quick pop flash toward Monster again. Smoke down, back turned, because Nitro's going to get flashed in, but it's missed the mark, and Nitro fully blind. Twist has to trade. Bomb recovered. Shocks to hold. Read so well that Stewie was going to pop out as well, and it's now Elige versus Kenny. Op versus Krieg. 4 seconds. Plant is gone. This comes to kills.
Oh!
He has to get him. He gets him in the smoke with 2 seconds left.
That's insane. What a finish that was. Smoke, a couple of flashes. CT boost being set up towards B there. Elige spots multiple players towards a fountain position. Takes care of one of them, and Twist looks like he's going to get the second. Takes a bullet to the face. So does Nafly.
Twists. Shocks.
He's juking it out right now.
Twist is going to head back out, or rather back toward the A site defensively, but gets caught at the tree. Shocks beats him to it, and Elige is still quite a distance from being able to do anything about it. They've gotten behind him as well. He goes back to the site. Remember the first pistol? It was won by Liquid without a single kill from G2. Now they find themselves in a 1-on-3. Incendiary for Stewie, and a great first shot onto Kenny, but not looking toward the truck yet. Needs to read where Ominuk is and can't do it fast enough. For toward B, contact directly on the head of Jax on the way through. That slows them down. Naf comes out for a double peek and a double kill. As Jax and Ominuk are gone, so rotation back over toward A instead.
Absolutely true. Great work from Nafly there. You can see them trying to push vision away from that A side of the map, focus towards B, got nothing for it, and now they'll try their luck towards A. Nice shot from Shocks. He's going to take a bit more than that, though, to get anything more than a bomb plant. Still massive advantage for Liquid considering the HP, but a chance here for G2. Flashbangs and heads-up play required. They need to find a couple of kills, and there's no kits, actually, so that is an important factor.
It's a massive factor. Despite that they're up by one man and a good amount of HP. They've got to be quick about their actions. They go now. Shox wants to peek back in, can't do it. Naf, wide side of the box, takes down Kenny as well. Kid's not mattering anymore. As Naf gets aggressive, it's the other side of bathrooms, and Elige gets the kill instead. Stewie does pick up a kit, but Diffuse was safe, I think, either way.
Grenades exchanged towards middle, flashbangs as well. Elige, oh my goodness, the thinks better of it.
Swings back down toward Monster, though. Sprays through the wooden wall, gets one, combining with Twist, who struggles again for the back of the barrels. Twist with 11 kills, he's not far off the mark. Everyone's extremely close across both teams, but hasn't had a standout performance so far in this series. Great shot from Kenny, bomb plant again. Nitro has to back away, 10-10. G2 could take this series 2-0.
Boost towards the B sides. Oh, the airstrike again.
In these situations, to make sure they ensure they get the damage, and Twist desperately walking back through to get information causes the next mistake in casualty.
They give this round up. They don't want themselves to blame. Elige, nice footwork. Might be able to get away with this one. Oh, the bounce.
Oh, he nearly got sprayed even still. Gonna leave him in the corner. That means Naf has focus toward long, but he's Molotov'd off. Forced on the truck, has to get aggressive. Sees a shadow, that helps. Omina gets one. Lucky still waiting it out because he's covered off Elige, which means the swing can't go back in, and it's all on Stewie. Already spotted double peek. G2 covering every angle. They look good as a unit right now. Lucky downstairs has Elige at the end of the hall. Who gets the better of it? Wow, Elige certainly does. Smoke beyond the flames, and he knew exactly how to elevate himself on the stairs to see through it. Very tough angle to read on a counter peek, but Kenny does catch Elige trying to retreat. This is a kill. This is a kill, but does he get away? He absolutely does not.
True to the site. Oh my, it's done. Yeah, this is going to be map point. Kill for now, no problem. And at that point, that funnels the other two in towards B. They can't fall back now. They know they've lost map control. He has to walk in, hope he hit the shots, which is very unlikely. It's a very predictable move at this point. And as long as they get at least one kill in like that, round should be over.
Good play from Twists as well. Elige and Nitro to play off of each other. Flash fully catches Elige, but Nitro's ready. Baits in his teammate, bomb goes down, and in comes Naf. That's a perfect setup from Liquid.
Yeah, couldn't be better, to be honest. Third map pretty much confirmed at this point. It will be Shoxy. Not anymore Lucky in the 1 versus 4. He has 40 HP and almost no chance in this one. As Liquid made a bit of a meal of it in terms of finishing this one cleanly, but they get the map win, no problem whatsoever in this final round. Lucky just playing kills at this point, not going to happen. There it is, it's 16-13.
For now, so a 3-man stack toward top mid, 2 and B very passively, but all the action from Liquid is on to the A site, and overrun is Kenny and Omina jumping with Stewie. Twist, he hits Shox, just like we saw on the opening pistol of Overpass. So far, although Naf's on 4 HP, no kills for G2, and they've got a bomb down.
Certainly do. Very convincing scenes here from Liquid. There's a nice shot from Lucky. Might want to hold on to the smoke and flash at this point. This one looks like it's out of reach, but we'll see how it develops. Going to be at least exploring their options here. Need to find headshots quickly. There's one, but ultimately a fast finish there for Liquid. Yeah, it's a nice crossfire. If they can bait shots in, it's good for a couple of frags. But now he's gone down, you're definitely going to check logs. If you don't, that's a nightmare. Nafly, if he commits any further than that, could be taken down, but just wants to throw one flash, but that's information.
Yeah, he's heard them retreating, though. Look how low they are. Naf, great shot.
Wow. Okay.
That was Shox's best chance in the round, because he knew that they were gone. He was already down there. If he could have caught them off, and the bomb on low HP as well in Stewie's hands, it could have amounted to maybe something, maybe for Lucky, but now it's just he and Elige to have a battle, one-on-one, while the rest are over at B with the bomb.
I don't think he survives this unless he nails this shot cleanly. Not going to happen. Execution towards A. You can see them really moving conviction. 3 smokes deployed towards the arch side. They're going to focus on the quad. Amanek has to deliver here. They've got players all over the bomb site. It looks very good for G2 in terms of the setup here, but Kenny's not landing his shots. He's in trouble now. Oh, maybe not for long. It's a bit of a special of his in that A bomb site. It doesn't work out, and now the 2 versus 1 comes through. Luckily for Jax, though, Naf's in T-spawn. There is a chance he gets this and can defuse, but Stewie knows it as well. He has to try and stay alive here, but somehow just hits a shot. Look how far away Nafly was once again.
Smoke down, Jax. So blind. Nowhere to go. Has to fight himself out of the corner and can't do it, but he does bait enough aggro for Kenny S to come back out and get the trade. Stewie waiting and receiving. Shox had the idea right, that they could have swung back through CT with the smokes down, covering off coffins. but he didn't get the angle first. It's down to Amanuk and Kenny S. And a 2 versus 4, and I think again a save on the cards.
What the CT side could be, we don't really see that from them anymore. It's not really a go-to for them. It was such a powerful thing that couldn't be shut down. I can't even finish a sentence, Matt, before the round's over.
The French have actually done it with Vitality and G2 looking better. They're the last, because I guess you could say Poland is still needing to do it, but Poland didn't have much depth to begin with beyond Virtus Pro, whereas Sweden, younger talent starting to raise the mantle there. Denmark, it certainly has. Most of Astralis are extremely young anyway.
Anyway, round 12, and we will see if there's any chance of G2 posting a round at this point. That's the most compelling storyline I can give you. Doesn't look like it. Amanek goes down in the first 5 seconds of the round. That's been a problem throughout, and Jax will be isolated about it. That's a one-and-done position if you've ever seen one. Does Stu even check it, though? If they overlook it, I suppose there's a chance. One, done. And now...
Open console.
What type? Quit.
I'm kidding. Maybe that was the right call.
Yeah.
As Stewie deletes him from this round anyway. Twist gets Shocks down. Kenny in a 1-on-3. I think when the score is the way that it is and Liquid's playing the way that they are, there's not really many options.
As they'll see if this is anything left there. 12-3, I suppose, is recoverable. He gets the first as Stewie 2K towards Banana. Now you can see, like, the problem is now Liquid will be so reckless and just challenging angles like that. This is when they can give a couple of rounds up. G2 are aware of that. They'll take the advantages where they can get them. Will Amanek check to the right? He will. Gets the frag. And we might have the first on the board here for G2. But still have to find 3 more kills. Not over just yet. Shot.
Lees normally hits that all day long when he gets the first shot off, but can he respond? Players missing from this on the CT side. They're pushing backside of Banana now. They need kills quickly on the Liquid side if they want this to work. They need to start opening up the site because the flank is coming in and Kenny's already caught now. Twist with one, follows with the second, but not fast enough to get away from Lucky. Goes without saying, Liquid have money for the rest of the half, no matter what happens. Kenny. The shot, found Stewie quickly, but Elige also around the corner, was able to trade immediately and smoke off CT. No flank push yet, but it's a full commitment from Liquid toward Banana. 56 seconds, and they are already inside of the B site, but Lucky, 5 HP, down to Twist despite getting Nitro, and
No 2 ways about it. Twist to be really awaiting, but the flashbang's efficient. A chance here. Kit's available as well. Is there anything left there for G2?
Oh! Actually, they might get this back. Bomb down, it's 1-on-1.
It's down.
Tapped on the defuse. Shocks gets it, but not enough time. Not enough time, it's gone. Just barely for Liquid, 13-1. The Deagle through the smoke. I thought they were gonna get isolated for a moment.
Yeah.
Maybe I underestimated you and didn't think you did it on purpose, all right?
You were helping me out, I get it. Oh.
They don't realize it.
Oh, God.
Realize it. Oh! He almost could have gone for the one on the ground first, but I think he was reacting to panic.
Oh, not bad from Shocks, though. A chance here, holding towards the quad. Now fly with the AWP. Shocks looking good for 2 here. Not quite going to find that. The auto shotgun does, though. They have the man advantage. Bomb not planted, but the double orb retake. It's not known to be the easiest. Twist in such a strong position here. Would you even be ready for this? Absolutely not. Amanek will be dropped as things go back to an even keel. Kenny S, lovely work here, and Nafly, this is where he thrives. He wins these rounds, even though he's been painted into the corner.
Ooh, Kenny. He's painted his blood onto the corner now.
Lovely. Attack will be heading in that position. But there is this double stack in the pit. They've found out Banana's clear now, so they pretty much have to go. Flash will go, and you can see Elise, if he gets dropped, they might not check for a second player. This is kind of sick.
Gets one as well before going down. They won't check. Gaff needs to hit the shot. Does. Lost some ammo in doing it. Needs to get a reload in. But he doesn't have the time or the space or the knowledge of space. He could have maybe pulled one off if he hugged the wall. They have the 1-man advantage still on the Liquid side. Bomb to be planted by Lucky. Check toward the door of Library. Nitro has a kit. Keep that in mind. Flash as well for him to work back in. Stewie's gone. Shocks wins it out from inside of the pit, but I don't think they're aware that Nitro's heading in the same direction. He's behind the cart, which means they may not be able to spot it. Twist is down, but he's bypassed. Oh, no, he hasn't. Shocks spotted him just barely. Knows he needs to go to the site. Tries to get it to a one-on-one, but Shocks is too quick in the case. Players all in that direction. Nafnet backs away. Flash. Needs his vision back. Can't get it in time. Thought he might have bought himself just enough distance, and now the B site's wide open.
Double kill on the cards here. There it is. Oh, in between both of them. Now he knows everything's there, but still, it looks like G2 have full control.
Lost side. track of where he was being shot from, though, Elise, as he walked around the corner. Thought it was coming in from Coffins. It was at Oranges, too. And Lucky closes it out, so they'll get the upgrades for free. Double bounce of smoke either side. Top mid flash out spray through. Lucky gets a leash. A little bit of luck for Lucky. Twists has gone all the way back inside of the pit. But nades are on top of him. Nitro only good for one, but Twist comes back out. That might be enough to give them a chance. Bomb drop temporarily. Still the advantage, though, on the G2 side. The lob nade in. Softens up Kenny, but not enough to do anything beyond. And Liquid's got to make a call here because they're giving away rounds. This becomes 13-8. We're back to within 5, still 3 to go, and they don't have a lot of money.
Kenny S looking like he's found some confidence, but that leads to his demise here. Opening kill and incendiary as well. Ali's trying to find the gap to maybe get the weapon. Second kill was available there.
AWP. As smoke, he's going to go through that. He certainly is going to go through that. Naf gets the first. Stewie gets the second. The crossfire sufficient, but Stewie needs to stay alive. Can't do it. Now the site opens back up. Advantage for Liquid, but they don't have weapons. Doesn't even matter for Naf. He's got the AWP. He's the weapon that they need, and although shots knows they're coming back in, they don't know where he is, but a great read. The pistols can't get him, and whoever wins this round will have the most kills in it. And Shox finds his third to level up with Naf. It's 13-9. We need to get it together. Get it together. Stewie can't. He goes through, misses shots. Oh, Liquid perhaps not caring as much. G2 having fun. This is definitely on now. And Naf inside the site has people wrapping in all directions. No idea. He's down. This round's over as well.
Ooh, wait a second.
And no smoke towards CT might change it.
Yeah, we'll see what can be done here. There is a chance that Liege can find a couple of kills. Sneaks in towards the well. Lucky towards Cubby. Bomb ticking away. They need to find an opening. They've got it. Now, most of the players focus towards that coffin side, but the flank is coming in. Amanek should secure things here. What a shot from Nitro. They are yet to post around on their CT side. This could be one of the scrappiest ones yet to find, but Jax, his position looks like it might be enough. 2 versus 1. Will the shot be found? It took absolutely everything out of them.
Lucky, very quick and aggressive. This is a brawl. This is a joust. It's called a lance. Hello. Stewie takes down Lucky. There's a Knight's Tale reference for you. Jax around the corner. Needs. Catches Twists. Down to 50. He wants to play the position, though. Smoke out. Wants to get aggressive. Behind it, and he will.
Fires off towards the...
Naf. Wow. Yes, sir. Catches Lucky midair.
35 seconds as the rotation from Elige comes over as well. Final chance here for G2.
Twists, does get Jax down. He's followed it up to find Amanek. Runs alive, Kenny S. Twists with that kill as well, and is looking for the 4th to close out the game. Elige steps into the picture instead. 16-9. Liquid can have a nice Friday, a relaxing Friday, because they'll find themselves ready for Saturday inside of the arena.